What's up everyone, it's your boy Zeeno. Do you ever wonder why everyone seems to be ranking up this season? You see it all over Twitter. I try not to use Twitter because it's the land of brilliant takes. But anyway, I have personal friends around me who play Overwatch that have been hard stuck for years, hitting new peaks that I've never seen them hit before. So what is up with season 3 of Overwatch? Why does everyone seem to be hitting GM? Is something up with Overwatch season 3 or is it all in our heads? Now, I think there are two possible reasons, and I'm gonna go over them real quick. Reason number 1, it's difficult to D-rank. It could be possible that losses have a lower penalty than the gains of a win, meaning that if you go 50-50, you still benefit from it because the wins mean much more than your losses. I don't know how true this is. We don't really have the statistics to prove any of this. It's all sort of speculation. Some people are saying if you put in enough hours, you will slowly climb regardless of your win rate. Now, do we think that the new 5-win system is playing a role in this? I don't know. Okay, second possible reason, and I hear this a lot, it's the common argument that I hear, is that more players are playing Overwatch 2. Now, what this means, if you guys don't understand how this argument works, GM is the top 1% of the player base. If you have 100 people playing Overwatch, one of them will be GM. If you have 100,000 people playing Overwatch, 1,000 of them will be GM. That's pretty advanced math, by the way. Now that there are more players playing Overwatch, it means that naturally the players who were masters are now becoming a part of the 1% who are GM. This could very well be true, and it's a pretty good argument, I would say. I think the only flaw of this argument is how true was this claim in season 1 and 2 of Overwatch? Was this still happening, or was it happening to a lesser extent? So those are the two possible reasons why people are ranking up so high. You're seeing your friends hit new heights that they've never hit before. You're seeing content creators hit new peaks that they've never hit before. And now I think the most important part of this video is this next part, the mindset we should have about this going forward. And I don't think a lot of people do have the right mindset. Now, we shouldn't assume that someone hasn't earned their rank. That is unfair for us to determine. We don't know how much hard work they've put in. We don't know how much they've grinded. We don't know their whole story. We haven't been through every one of their games that they have played. And even if they're streaming, I guarantee you, even if they're streaming, there's something that you as a viewer will not get by just watching versus actually playing in the game. You watching, sitting in the back, relaxing is way different than you actively playing and paying full attention to what's going on in a game. Now, this brings us to the two mindsets that people have. The mindset that we should have versus the mindset that we're seeing on Twitter and such. The mindset that you see online, reacting to all of these, rank ups and new peaks that people are reaching, a lot of content creators and OG Overwatch players are honestly gatekeeping. They have this gatekeeping mindset, and I don't think that's necessarily healthy for them as individuals or the game at all. A lot of these negative comments, they stem from negative aspects of the individual. Either they're jealous, they're too busy comparing themselves to others, or it's a way for them to cope into believing that they're the ones that are special and no one else can be. Now, I think the mindset that we should have going forward should be more of an encouraging one. Instead of putting people down for hitting GM or hitting a rank that they've never hit before, let's encourage them. I think it's important to be mindful of what is happening with the ranking system, but at the same time, we should always encourage and never gatekeep. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this certain topic. We'll see how things progress later into the season. We'll see how the top 500 leaderboard changes, and we'll even see how this compares to season 4 if they make any changes to the ranking system there. I'm Zeeno. If you guys didn't know me, I am a Masters Overwatch player. I do get coached by a pro player. So I think I have a pretty decent middle ground take on all of this. Being Masters right now while working with a pro player, I think it gives me a pretty broad perspective for the majority of the player base. And I'm not claiming that I'm all knowing or anything. There's a lot of things that I don't know, but I try to be a reasonable person regardless of my skill level in the game. I try to be reasonable in all aspects of life, and I think we all should. My goal is not only to develop our gameplay here, but our mindset. I think a lot of the way that you play Overwatch has a lot to do with who you are as a person. Now, if you guys care, my goal is to be, consistent top 500 in Overwatch. I hope to be there someday. But my main goal is to be the greatest Overwatch content creator. I do stream on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch at Project Zeeno. Sub to my channel for future content like this. I hope you guys enjoyed, and take care. Have a great day. Peace. And yes, that's Genji's blade. All right, take care. Bye. Don't do drugs, kids.